look good on? The answer is no one. What's up, gentlemen? So today's video falls under the category of time, as in it's time for you to stop wearing these things. Like, there was a time, a very short window, when they were actually stylish. Unfortunately, that window has slammed shut. They're not stylish anymore, and if you're wearing them, you unfortunately are making some style mistakes, starting with number one. Super pointy boots and shoes are no longer popular or on trend. Now, one thing we used to talk about all the time was square-toe shoes, right? I'd always be like, yo, square-toe shoes suck like big, hairy, unmanscaped monster nuts. Well, nobody's wearing or even selling square-toe shoes anymore, but what they are still selling are overly dramatic or overly pointy dress shoes and boots, and if you were rocking them, it's time to toss them. And since we're talking about boots and shoes, I gotta talk about this whole like dad shoe, big, bulky, clunky, ugly ass sneaker thing that's going on. Who decided that this was actually a popular style? I like to think that there are people in some of these like high-end like luxury brands that are thinking, what can we do? What is the ugliest thing that we can make that people will actually buy and spend way too much money on? I know. What if we made a sneaker that was like really big and bulky and like ugly and looked like spacey? I'll bet they'll buy them. And the craziest thing, it's not even how crazy ugly they are, it's how crazy expensive. And the truth is, people are spending like $500, $600, $1,000 on these ugly ass shoes, which aren't gonna be in style in literally like 3 months. Speaking of out of style, number three is actually distressed jeans. If you combine that with skinny jeans, oh my God, are you kidding me? So there are two things we gotta unpack right now, gentlemen. One thing is overly distressed jeans, right? It used to be like kind of cool, right? People would be like all like distressed and like blown out knees and stuff. It's not cool anymore. You look homeless and it's just not stylish. It also makes you look like you're trying way too hard. Something else that makes you look like you're trying super hard is wearing super tight denim. Your jeans are like super tight and make you look like you're wearing like leggings, gentlemen. This is a sign that they are indeed too tight. If you can tell that you're circumcised or not, that also means that they are too tight. If I see you from behind and I'm like, damn, look at that ass, right? And then you turn around and you're a dude and I'm like, damn, I was just checking out a dude because his jeans made him look like a chick. They also are too tight. But I know what you're thinking. You're like, yo, Alpha, good news, right? Big, baggy, oversized, everything is super in style, which is the next thing we got to talk about. Big, baggy, oversized sweatshirts or sweatpants or athleisure wear, gentlemen, is one of the most tragic situations going on in style. And the reason is pretty simple, because nobody looks good in them. Why would you wear something big and baggy when you could rock something like this? Gentlemen, why would you wear something big and baggy when you could look super sexy in something like this? All right, these are from today's video sponsor, Public Rec. Public Rec I've talked about a bunch. You guys have all heard me talk about and rave about the all day, everyday pant. If you guys don't have one of these pants, you need one, because it is the perfect blend between style, casual comfort, but also not looking too like dressed down. But if you are somebody that is wanting to dress down a little bit, guys, these are amazing. It's the Weekend Jogger. I literally have fallen in love with the Weekend Jogger by Public Rec. They are amazing and my go-to when I want to be comfortable, but I don't want to dress down and look sloppy. Guys, the reason why I love these so much, they're a French terry, which means they're crazy comfortable. But look at the fit, right? Not too big, not too baggy. And the length is perfect. The reason why the length is perfect is because with Public Rec, you not only get to choose the waist size, you get to choose the inseam. So these are literally a 28-inch length. They've got a drawstring. They've got two like nice and deep pockets so your stuff doesn't actually fall out. They also have another like inside pocket in the front right pocket, and then it also has a back pocket. Guys, these pants are perfection. If you are somebody that wants to be casual but still look sexy, guys, I'm going to link the Public Rec down below. Go check out the Weekend Jogger, and if you don't have the all day everyday pant, you might want to grab one of those as well, because there's also a discount link. Guys, bottom line is Public Rec is one of the highest quality brands I have ever found. They not only look amazing, they're comfortable, they're classic in terms of their style and design, which means they're not going to be out of style in 6 months, and the fit is always flawless. And the sweatshirt I absolutely love. It's the Weekend Crew Neck by Public Rec, and it matches the pants. And so if you're looking for like a super cool like combination, guys, if you like wearing comfortable clothes but you want to look super stylish, I would definitely check this out. But if you're like, yo, what about hoodies? Of course, they've got hooded sweatshirts, gentlemen, but not just any hooded sweatshirt. This bad boy is Perfect. Real talk, Public Rec quality is higher quality than any other premium athleisure brand I've ever tried, including one like super expensive ones like Lulu, you know who I'm talking about. Anyway, guys, if you are in the market for premium athleisure wear that is crazy sexy, it's comfortable, it's going to last you a really long time, and it's not going to go out of style, but it's also going to be super sexy, gentlemen, hit the link down below. Check out Public Rec. Not only are you going to look super stylish, you're going to feel incredibly sexy, and you're not going to be wearing big, bulky crap that's going to make you look like shit. Gentlemen, hit the link, check out Public Rec, and use that discount code. The next popular trend that's not cool anymore, in my opinion, is the crossbody fanny pack. This is a fanny pack. No matter how you wear it, no matter how you shake it, it is never going to be a crossbody bag. It's always going to be a fanny pack, and it's not stylish anymore. Get rid of it. The next popular trend that is out of style is boring, basic, boxy leather jackets, right? This is not one of them. This is actually sexy. The ones that I'm talking about are the ones that you see that are like one note, right? It's like a rectangle down here. It's got like a big floppy collar, right? It's boring, it's basic, and it's time to upgrade your leather game. The next popular trend that's not cool anymore is brand flexing. And what I mean by this is wearing t-shirts, shirts, or clothing that has a big like brand name or logo on it. Whether or not it's Gucci, it's Supreme, it's Louis Vuitton, it's Balenciaga, like it doesn't matter. If you're somebody that is still rocking shirts or clothing just because of the brand name, you, my friend, are looking a little tacky. And by a little tacky, I mean a lot tacky. Speaking of tacky, you know what else makes you look tacky? Blinged out watches. Big, gaudy, ugly, nasty watches, gentlemen. Watches are my thing. I love watches. I love nice watches. I love cheap watches. I love all watches, but the watches I hate are ones that are overly iced out or blinged up. Speaking of cheap, the next trend that's out and not cool anymore, I hope, I pray to baby, sweet baby Jesus, is face tattoos, face piercings, pretty much anything that you guys were doing to your face, hopefully you stopped, including big nasty gauges in your ears, because the truth is that when you take those gauges out, your ears look like buttholes. That face is so freaking handsome. Why in goddamn would you go and jack it up, right? Effing it up with a bunch of piercings, right? Tattoos, whether or not it's your neck or your face. And why don't we talk about tattoos? Because that's something else I want to address, and a trend I hope that is coming to an end, and that is you getting obsessed with tattoos, getting them everywhere. I'm definitely not one that's going to give you like tattoo advice, other than if you are somebody that is really obsessed with tattoos, I would definitely make sure that you can cover them with a long sleeve shirt and pants. But if you're somebody that's so dumb to get tattoos on your face, your neck, your hands, or places people can see them, good luck, because the truth, whether or not it's fair or not, people are going to judge you. And if you got a bunch of shit in terms of piercings, a bunch of shit in terms of ink, in terms of butthole, loose ear flap things, gentlemen, you are not going to be taken serious. The next popular trend that's out is elongated tees. I'm talking like extra long, right? A little curve, fine, but super long, no. Gentlemen, those shirts are so not cool anymore because for a few reasons, actually. There's one, the fact that it makes you look horrible. Number two, it makes you look super weird in terms of your proportions because it's covering up your crotch. And last but certainly, definitely not least, is overly bright, bold, big, crazy colors and patterns. Whether or not it's a suit, whether or not it's a sweatshirt, because those like hooded sweatshirts that were all like tie-dyed and patterned and colorful were like in style, but I honestly think they were the ugliest thing ever. And I'm not saying that a pop of color is not good, or a boom, little splash of pattern from time to time isn't sexy. But I do feel moving forward, the more like monochromatic looks are going to not only make you look better, sexier, they're also going to be more timeless, because if you're wearing something that is really bright, it's going to make you look bigger. It's going to be like, yo, look at me, draws attention directly to me, which some people like, but I personally like being stared at because I just look sexy, not because I'm wearing a giant pink shirt.